God is so good. Oh my gosh, he is just so good. It is October 15th and it is time to inspect what I expect. In the beginning of the month, I completed my October budget. So I always tell you guys, I sing it from the rooftop. It is important that you check in on your goals. It's important to make sure that your money is doing exactly what you set out for it to do. And the only way that you can find that out is if you actually take a look at your budget and you follow up and inspect what's going on. So that's what we're going to do today for our video. If you're here for the first time, my name is Jasmine, aka Budget Treasures, and here on my channel I talk about all things finance with emphasis on budgeting, saving money, and paying off debt. I really encourage that you subscribe to the channel. And if you're a returning bestie, hey girl, hey. All right, you guys, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way over to the month of October. So I have my spread here, and then I actually have the budget right here. So, and then I have the goals and everything that I have. So let's go ahead and zoom in and get started. All right, so I have my pens here. I have black if we came in on budget. I have, I don't know where my green pen is, somewhere. I have this, not really red, but burgundy if I was over budget. And here's my green pen. Green if I came under budget. All right, so if you don't know, I am currently unemployed. However, I do still complete a budget. And what that budget looks like, I call it a reverse budget. So what it looks like is I write down all of my bills and everything that I must spend money on. And then that way I know how much money I need to bring in for the month so that I will not have any late bills, but I know where to hustle, or you know what extra money I need to bring in some kind of way. Okay. Somebody asked me on my last video, they wanted to know, how do you budget if you have inconsistent income? So this process is pretty much how you budget. You just need to write down all of your bills, and it is also important that you are at least 1 month ahead. Right now I am currently working from my emergency fund, so I know how much money I need to have, and then I take that money and I move it over to my bills account from my emergency fund. So that's essentially how I do it in an unemployed state. If I had inconsistent income, I will work very hard on picking up jobs so that I can get 1 month ahead. So that way I'll have that money sitting in an account and I'm able to pay my bills easy for each month. So that's how I would do it if I had irregular income like that. But this is how I'm doing it in an unemployed state. Okay. All right, so let's just start from the top. So mortgage taken care of, HOA taken care of, Sirius XM, I did not pay anything for that. My card actually was disconnected from the account, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let that not pay. I'm gonna go ahead and let that expense go. Hulu Disney, $2.80. Internet cable, I did pay $138.77. However, I have great news. If you haven't heard, let me tell you, I finally canceled my cable. So my cable actually went down, or I'm sorry, my bill went down to $71.25 because I have the internet only. Okay, so this is the last time I will be paying this amount. My security bill, also I called my security, thank you to one of the besties who suggested for me to call, because they had went up on my bill. I don't know why, when they had promised that I would be paying $59.99 for 3 months. So I called and they lowered my bill back down to $59.99, and they gave me a $10 credit. They should have really gave me more than that, but they gave me a $10 credit for the inconvenience. My electric bill came in kind of high this month at $117.77, but I think it was because of me running the air conditioner, which is still lower than normal, and it's because I have solar panels. Life insurance has not come out. This is on auto pay, but it's $117.04, so that will be coming out. The tax, this will be coming out as well on auto pay. This one, the $719, I did pay this, and it was just the $719, so that it has been resolved. And then the gym, this comes out on its own, as well as the car insurance will come out on its own. I've already paid my solar bill. That one came under budget at $90.09, so I've already paid that. And then my gas bill came in under budget as well at $27.98, so that's already done. This is on auto pay, so this will pay on its own, and then everything else will pay on its own. So everything is looking pretty good so far, as far as my bills is concerned. And then gas, I'll calculate that up at the end of the week. I'm sorry, the month. So now I'm taking a look at my goals. So let's kind of go over that. Increase my income. So I have been working on increasing my income. So I'll just say that this is in progress. Finding a job, this is also in progress as well. I'm looking and praying and trusting God. I'm trusting God, you guys. I'm trusting him. Cancel cable. I did cancel cable. Review expenses. So I did review my expenses, and I probably will be having my daughter take over one utility bill and all of the streaming services. I kind of talked to her about that, and so she will be doing that. We're still kind of like in conversation, but that's something that I might have her do for multiple reasons. Not like one, to help, but two, because she does have her own bills, but I really just want to get her into the exercise of really paying bills. She does pay bills, and she's very good at paying her bills. That's one thing that I did do well. She doesn't like being late on her bills. She's rarely late. She's not a bribe Peter to pay Paul type of girl. Thank God for that. Her credit is good. Like, all of that's amazing. But she hasn't necessarily like paid house bills, and I want her to know, especially like how to pay utility bills, so that when she gets on her own, she knows how to do it. I know people who have been handicapped because they've lived with their parents for so long, or they were like maybe married or something like that, and when they needed to pay bills on their own, they struggled. And I need to teach her, as being an adult, how not to struggle, because I handicap her a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. So I kind of want to, that's the reason why I want her to take over, the utility bills and stuff. And then I did go ahead and decrease the security as well. I have that noted down here. But yeah, trust God while waiting, basically. So everything is faring pretty good, actually. As I'm looking here at the overview, I did not make it to the makeup class, so I didn't go. because I needed to do something else. Yeah, I didn't make it there. I did do this. I told you guys about this. That was good. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. Everything is looking pretty good for the month of October. Then we're going into the month of November very soon. Oh, let me make sure I update my bill tracker here. Yeah, so I updated, excuse me, my bill tracker. And look at this, y'all. This is just such a blessing, okay? 1 year, and I have been checking everything off. God is so good. Oh my gosh, he is just so good. So looking at my sinking funds, I cannot wait to start this again. I really want to make sure I pay my clear. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. Everything's looking pretty good and up to date. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. But mid-month check-in has gone great. You guys are holding me accountable, okay? So please keep holding me accountable. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Peace out.
You special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing.